How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. We're going to be going over the Agilite Auto Deploy Dump Pouch. And actually, this thing, in my opinion, is very ingenious and it works pretty well. I'm not going to lie. I really was hesitant initially when I first saw this, and I was like, okay, how do they do that? But once you understand the extremely simple engineering behind this, it's kind of a no-brainer, kind of funny, but it works really well. So what do I mean by auto deploy? Now, some of you probably have already seen this, but it's very smart because this is a dump pouch that is compressed up with on you, right? And this elastic wraps around the magazine and it keeps it there. So when you go ahead and grab your magazine out, of course, since this is under elastic pressure, it is going to auto deploy the dump pouch. So if you would go for a reload of some sort, you have somewhere to put the other magazine that's in your gun. I'll give you a quick demonstration, right? Hey, I need to pull this magazine out. There you go. And it pops out. It opens up and expands. So now you do your reload over here, and then you can just drop in that empty or maybe that half magazine, whatever it is. And now it's there, right? Pretty smart, in my opinion. Like, it's compressed up on you, but it only opens if you need it. Very simple, right? They did this with just shock cord that wraps around the whole thing, and that's what creates that pressure to open it up. Now, this is a fairly large pouch too. In general, there is two ways you can use this. This one, I'm currently using the Agilite single magazine pouch right here. It does not come with it. I think there might be a package. I'm not too sure, but it works better with that. But you can run the dump pouch alone and not use the auto deploy. It does come with the MOLLE pieces and the flap, so you don't need this. This would just, of course, go through the MOLLE, and then it hooks around to the front, and then it captures it like a normal dump pouch. So in essence, you could run it as a normal dump pouch, or you can run it in its quick deploy fashion like this. Now, of course, the magazine pouches work with PMags. I'm just using, this standard USGI one. It's got 77 grainers OTMs in it right now. I just kind of grabbed it off the shelf just to give a good understanding of what it is. It is currently on the belt, kind of awkward, of course. But how you cinch it all up too, what I typically do is I will pinch in the side. Now, you can do this one-handed. I've done this multiple times actually on the belt. You don't need two hands to do it. I typically pinch it, but right now, facing away from me, it's kind of awkward. I'll kind of collapse this up. You press it against itself and just go right around the magazine, and boom, there you go. You're right back into the deployed mindset, or the non-deployed mindset, and then you can pull it out again. So open it up. There you go. Now, to give a quick representation, how big is this thing? What will it fit? The Nalgene test, right? The Nalgene bottle. Does a Nalgene bottle fit in this? And does it collapse up? Yes. The whole Nalgene bottle will fit into this with room to spare of extra magazines too. I can still fit probably 3 more magazines and probably some chem sticks and all kinds of other stuff in here. So it's a fairly, I would say, a medium-sized dump pouch in my opinion. There's other pouches on the market too. I'm not saying this is exclusively the best one, but it's pretty cool on how it works. As in, pull that magazine, it auto deploys. I've used it a good bit, I would say, but I haven't been like abusive to it, like literally like dragging it through the mud. So I personally don't see any issues with it. Granted, time will tell. Mesh on the bottom, which is really nice. Water and sand will fall through. So especially, if you're like crawling around in the sand or the mud or dirt or something like that, it does have the capability of that stuff falling out if necessary. It's currently attached to Agilite's belt as well, the magnetics belt. Really good belt. That's what I currently use. Disclaimer too, Agilite did send this out to me to evaluate, but with every company that sends me something, I always require me to be able to say whatever I want. I specifically state that. I say I have no obligation to talk good or bad about a product. It is my free will to say whatever I want about it. Some companies bail and they don't give me anything, which is whatever. But Agilite has always gone through and said, say whatever you want, go ahead, test our product, we believe in it. So again, I don't have like a loyalty to Agilite. I use a lot of their products just because I think they're fairly good. But man, there's tons of other companies out there too. It's not this. It's just I think this is pretty cool and very ingenious as an auto deploy. Like I haven't seen it before. Not saying it's not out there, but it's pretty cool. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, definitely like, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. I'm going to continue using this thing fairly heavily. If it fails for some reason, which I doubt it will, but at the end of the day, I'll share that with you. So, like, subscribe, greatly appreciate it, and I hope you all have a great day.
Hey, move. Hey, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
With me? Move.
Get up, come on.